Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's 40B Nasty. I'm going to be doing a 4.5 gallon water change today. Reason being is because I've been using a product called Bacter Clean M. It's by Continuum. And what I've been seeing from this being used is malnourishing of my green hair algae that's been really bad. And right now, I'm going to pick up as much as I can. A little bit is better than none, right? So let's just go find out and see what we can pull off. Okay? Alright, so we're trying to siphon off what we can, and it's only been 3 days. I can't really say I'm getting too much right now, but like no major clumps. But I'm sure the bucket will show exactly the results. It seems to be getting quite a bit right there. I mean, it's only been 3 days, so don't get me wrong. This isn't too bad. Now this stuff helps with detritus as well. I'm going to move over a little bit on my tank. Let's see what else I can pull up. Alright, come around the front. And you want to use a smaller hose because it has a tighter suction. And with a tighter suction, you get to suck up crabs like that. There's a nice little clump right there. Another nice little clump. Just trying to watch how much I pull off into the water. I was afraid of that. Another nice little clump. Oh, seems to be working pretty well. Oh yeah. Getting some results there. That should be good for now, because that's all I can fill up. As you can see, we got a little bit of results here. It's a lot that's not going to be floating around in my column. See, that's the key factor of this stuff. You don't want to brush it around off with a toothbrush or some kind of scrubber. You just got to let it sit there and pull it off naturally. That's the easiest way to do this. So I'll leave that as a tip for now. I'm going to show you a couple other things like this. Hold on a second. This is what needs to be cleaned out of your sponge. Here's one side, and here's the other. Now that stuff is just going to be malnourishing and decaying in your filtration, and this is what you need to clean out in your used tank water. So at least you can throw it back in and not be delivering more phosphates into your tank, because that's just going to give nutrition to all the other green hair algae that's still remaining. So this is part of phosphate removal. You know, it's not a quick fix, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? And this is the other thing right here. I had just cleaned this sponge out yesterday. See how much I already got going on in there? This is part of keeping your sponges clean. Once again, also in the tank water used. And I'm going to replace those back into my cartridge holders. See, all better. Well, at least it's not gunked up, but it's cool. It looks a lot better. Got one more. This one's still always a little tan, but you can see there's definitely some more right there. And that's part of the top of my wet dry system for the Floval C4, which has been really great to me for a hang off the back filter. Now I'll just add all these 3 sponges back in a second. Let me get back to you. Alright, I'm going to be closing out this part of the video. I'm just going to show you the products one more time. Continuum, Bacter Clean M. It malnourishes your green hair algae, pulls phosphates out. Another thing I've been using for my water changes is Prime. I just started this today. It's going to take out, it removes chlorine and chloramine. It detoxifies ammonia, nitrates, and nitrites. Now when I say detoxifies, it doesn't mean it removes it once you put it in. This binds it up for it to collect in your filtration. Okay, so there's a difference, but it's mainly for the chloramine or chlorine, whichever your water is treated with. This is accuracy, and what this is for is actually checking my salinity. And this stuff's unbelievable. My other stuff, not unbelievable. It actually almost killed everything in my tank. My salinity was way off. It was reading at 1.026, 1.027, when I thought it was at 1.023 or 1.0234. So luckily I actually played it safe and stayed on the lower level because I was always afraid of a mishap. This stuff, accurate. So I'd recommend it. These products, all three of them, you want to shake them up before every use, because in this, if the salt settles and you're sitting there pouring out water, now you're going to be making every single last drop of this inaccurate. So that's one thing to think about. This Prime, I don't know, we'll find out what this is like. Maybe I'll do a video on this one too. It seems to be very well. And this one so far from the bucket, I gotta say, pretty impressed. For only 3 days. And I think that's pretty impressive to anybody that's in this hobby, because we're all looking for that miracle cure, and this one seems to be working pretty well after 3 days. So on this, I'm gonna fill up my tank, and like I said, I got the Pro Phosphate kit from Elos that I'm gonna be doing a video for soon. And let me get back to this, and I'll catch y'all later. This is 40B Nasty out. Take care.